Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today is a new episode and the first episode of Football Weekly, which is a new series that I decided to start where we round up each week's football, whether Premier League or anywhere around the world. This is a new format of video I'm trying. I don't want to show my face, so I think this is the next best thing. I couldn't find a human one, so if I find a human one, that'll be a lot better. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this new format. And the first match we're going to be talking about is Manchester United versus Liverpool. Now, no one gave Man United a chance here, not even myself. I am not a United fan or anything, but we all thought they were going to be trash, like 6-0. I predicted 6-0 to Liverpool. And that was kind of what everyone thought initially. But they've proven us wrong, Man United. They really have proven us wrong. And it's interesting to see how they lose 4-0 to Brentford, but then they're able to win 2-1 against Liverpool. So that in and of itself is very interesting. I think after they lost to Brentford, then when Erik ten Hag made them run 13.1 km, I think. Yeah, I guess that changed up their attitude a little bit. And they played much better against Liverpool. In fact, Liverpool seems to be struggling little bit as well. Their defense wasn't there. Van Dijk, Henderson, Milner, they all didn't play that well. And yeah, I think this just shows us that Ten Hag, although we can't see it, he might be doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and we just don't see it. But this could be a sign of better things to come for United, or it could just be a one-off. We have to wait and see. Next is I'm gonna talk about Leicester against Southampton, which is my own club, Leicester. This game was, to say the least, quite painful to watch. United, Leicester played very, very well in the first half, and we played very, very well until we got the first goal. And Leicester, as a club, as a team, they always like to do this after they get a goal. I don't know why, but they just stop playing. Like they let the other team attack, and it's very, very annoying to watch because you got a first goal, you should build on that foundation and try and get another one. But no, instead, they decide to just lean back, and that allowed Che Adams to score 2 goals. Because once they get the equalizer, even if you try and attack again, you know, there's no use because in the end, it's still gonna be a goal, and the other team are now motivated by the equalizer and they're gonna push for the winner. And while you can push for the winner, it just depends on who plays better. And after that, Southampton just were more clinical with their chances. It was a brilliant goal from Che Adams, but it's really frustrating to watch Leicester like that because they, they shouldn't be doing that. That should have been an easy win, but instead we lost, and it's because of our, I don't know, arrogance or what, our attitude. I'm not sure, but I'm really not looking forward to the rest of the season. And we also play against Stockport County. While we did win, it was 0-0 for most of the game, which is, if you think about it, Stockport County are in League Two. How are we drawing 0-0 to a team in League Two? Despite the fact that we did manage to win in the end, it was only because of Daniel Iverson's heroics, and we just got lucky in the penalty shootout, really. There's nothing else to say about it. The fact that a League Two side can hold us to a penalty shootout is very alarming. The fact that the boys are making any new signings, honestly, at this point, I'd rather they accept the Wesley Fofana bid so we can use more money. We can use the money to get better players. Because I wouldn't mind a complete shake-up if Chelsea really do offer 80 million for Fofana, then we can give the team a healthy shake-up. Rather than right now, they keep rejecting the Fofana bids. Honestly, we can sell Fofana if the price is right. If it's 80 million, I don't mind selling Fofana at all. That's what I think they should do. Just sell Fofana. Fofana doesn't even want to. I don't know. He wants to leave, which I don't blame him. So let the man leave. Like, just let him leave, and then we can focus on the future. It's better than having him in our squad when he doesn't really want to play for us. Next, we got Spurs versus Wolves. Now, according to my friend who was a Spurs fan, I didn't really watch this match, but Spurs didn't play that well. They got lucky. Harry Kane is back in his goal scoring form. Last season was a little bit of an off season. It just meant that Son scored more goals and Kane just provided more assists, which is what Son used to do. So they kind of swapped roles for one season. But Spurs, luckily, they get the win against Wolves, and it's a very promising side. Everton against Nottingham Forest. 1-1. Demarai Gray snatches the point at the end of the game after they thought Brennan Johnson had given them the lead and the win. Nottingham Forest are actually looking very promising this season. They've spent a lot, but they've spent well. Apart from the Morgan Gibbs-White. Morgan Gibbs-White deal was, to me at least, I'm a bit skeptical about it, but they're playing quite well. They managed to hold Everton 1-1. For a promoted side, that's not easy. And despite Everton doing badly last season, they still have a team capable of the quality, They have Anthony Gordon, they have Demarai Gray, they have James Tarkowski, they have a lot of different and good players. So they are still a good team. They're still a formidable side. I think Nottingham Forest will be happy with the draw. Everton probably as well, but they should be looking for more. I realized I didn't watch many of the highlights for these games, which is kind of my fault. Fulham against Brentford. Judging by statistics, it seems like Fulham sort of dominated a little bit, but Brentford definitely managed to get themselves back in the game in the second half. They got the first goal in the 44th minute when it was 2-1 to Fulham, and then Tony got the second. Then Mitrovic in the 90th minute sealed the win for Fulham. So I think Fulham are looking very promising as well. But as we know in the past of experiences of Fulham, they tend normally not to deliver, and they tend to always get relegated again and again and again. They get relegated, they get promoted, they get relegated, they get promoted. Can Fulham change that this season? I don't know. No one really knows, but the early signs are looking promising. I think Brentford are struggling a little bit without Eriksen because whilst they did play well without Eriksen, the second half of the season they were starting to lose their touch a little bit. And when Eriksen came, he sort of revitalized the entire team. And he's like that creative piece that allows them to play well. But he's gone now. They don't really have that. Obviously, they have quality players in like Tony Da Silva, but I think they're missing a bit of that Eriksen. And you have to know Eriksen is not a washed player. He's still world class. The only reason why he couldn't play is because of that heart attack. He's in Man United right now. He is still a world class player. And when a team like Brentford have a world class player, the things they could achieve were absolutely brilliant. Next up is Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. To be honest, Steven Gerrard never really impressed. The signings he made were good, but the gameplay itself, Villa were always meh. I mean, they didn't really like play that well in the past. That they played okay, but I don't know. I just feel like with the quality that they have in the team, they should be producing more. They've got Emi Buendia, they've got Leon Bailey, they've got Jacob Ramsey, they've got Lucas Digne. They've got Did they not sign Diego Carlos as well? Or has Diego Carlos left them? Is Diego Carlos injured, guys? He's injured. Okay. I was wondering why he wasn't playing. But the quality in the team that they have, honestly, they should be achieving more. But Crystal Palace are a very well managed team by Patrick Vieira. Yeah, Patrick Vieira, as we saw from last season, and they're continuing that. Wilfried Zaha with 2 goals. He's the main man in this team, and I've always wondered why he didn't push for a move to a bigger club. Or if he did, why didn't he move? I suppose Crystal Palace wanted to keep him, but when you have a player with such quality, of course you'll be wanting to keep Wilfried Zaha. So yeah, honestly, he deserves to be in a better team, but he is carrying this Crystal Palace team as well, and he brings so much to the team, That extra bit of pace, the ability to dribble past players, I think is something very good. Bournemouth against Arsenal. Arsenal are looking super promising. Bournemouth have been playing quite badly, we all say. But you have to give them a chance. You've got to give them a chance, considering that the only team they play against is City and Bournemouth. They've also won Aston Villa. So to me, they haven't been doing badly. Sometimes social media and things can skew your views, but they've just been promoted and it is tough. The 2 opponents they faced, City and Arsenal, they are not easy opponents to play against. So I think, I don't know, man. This match week, I haven't been watching many of the highlights or matches and things like that because I've been a bit busy. So for me, it's quite hard to tell. But I don't think we should judge Bournemouth that quickly. They got Liverpool up next as well. So yeah, we don't tip them for relegation just yet. Brighton against West Ham. Now West Ham played really badly in this game, according to my friend who's a West Ham fan. And it is kind of disappointing. West Ham have made a few signings. They made some Scamacca. Who else? Afonso Areola, and I think they signed one more person, but I forgot who it was. So, and they also have quite a quality team. And from last season, they played really well. They've got Jarrod Bowen, they've got Fornals, they've got Antonio, they've got Kelleher, who's a new signing. I think the team has a lot of quality. Brighton also have a lot of quality. They play very attacking football. Graham Potter is working wonders, He's transforming Brighton, and a lot of people trying to copy him as well. I think Graham Potter's an amazing coach. I think what's baffling for a lot of West Ham fans is Moyes' seeming reluctance to want to start their new signings like Scamacca, Maxwell Cornet, Alfonso Areola. Because even though Antonio can play well, you should let some Scamacca have a chance. Should let all these players have a chance. At least that's what I hear from West Ham fans, and I guess they're a bit frustrated by that, which can be annoying if your team has new signings but you don't want to utilize them. You will keep leaving them on the bench, especially when they can play well. But Brighton are really doing things here. They've got good players, and yeah, I think they could go very far this season. Next up was an absolute okay, not really a demolition, but statement that Leeds are here. They are ready. Wow, 3-0 against Chelsea. Koulibaly got a red card, but that was in the final minutes, so it didn't really matter. 3-0 against Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea haven't been at their best in the last season, but that doesn't take away from the fact that their team has so much quality. Raheem Sterling, Kai Havertz, Gallagher, Jorginho, Mount, Cucurella, Koulibaly, Silva, James, Mendy. These players are all fantastic. And the fact that Leeds managed to win them 3-0, and in the fashion they did, wow. That is hats off to them. Because it's not easy for a team and they've been making good signings as well. It's not like they've been quiet the entire window, you know. I feel like their transfers have gone a bit undetected, but for a sort of mid-table club like them to be able to sign Tyler Adams from Leipzig, Roca from Bayern, and Aronson from I don't know where. But okay, two of these are American, but besides that, this still shows that they have a lot of pull. Tyler Adams is a regular for Leipzig. Leipzig are one of the best clubs in the Bundesliga. Leeds are mid-table in the Premier League. They're not even close to Champions League spots. Leipzig are in the Champions League every single year. The fact that they managed to lure Tyler Adams out, and it's not like Tyler Adams wasn't starting as well. Tyler Adams was starting. I remember him scoring against Atletico Madrid in the, I think, quarterfinals of the Champions League last season. Last season. That just shows you the quality that he's at. The fact that Leeds managed to get a player of such caliber to join them already shows you that they are doing big things here. And Jesse Marsch was kind of doubted for being American and stuff, but he has shown himself and he is doing well in the Prem. We will say that. I think last season he came in at a time where Leeds weren't doing well. They sacked Bielsa, which of course sent shockwaves around the football world. But Marsch has stepped up and he has shown the world that he's a good coach too. You know, it's not like once we sell Bielsa, it's the end of the world. But Marsch has shown that he's a very good coach and a very good replacement for Bielsa as well. So I think for Leeds fans, that's something to be proud of. Next is Newcastle against Man City, and an absolute belter of a football game. Wow, we haven't had one of these in a long while. This game week was a classic game week. There were like 3 classic results: Man United, Liverpool, Man City, Newcastle, Leeds United, Chelsea. Seems like all the big teams are faltering, which is very, very interesting. But obviously, you know, Man City have the quality. They're probably going to go on and win the league in the end. But wow, Newcastle held their own. They played very, very well. And Saint Maximin is another level. He didn't get on the score sheet, but 3 assists. 3 assists. He was terrorizing the Man City defense. Kyle Walker couldn't keep up. That was how brilliant Saint Maximin was on the day. Wow, he went past so many players. He played so well. He created so many chances. He was absolutely excellent. And Newcastle, they are building a team. They are building a monstrous team. And if they continue on this track, they're going to do very well. You know, Joelinton has finally discovered his good position. They've got Kieran Trippier, they've got Botman, they've got Wilson, they've got Guimaraes, who is looking to be one of the best midfielders in the league. They have Saint Maximin, you've got Almiron, Joe Willock. They're all performing. Wilson is actually a really good striker. You know, the way he scored that goal as well just shows you the quality that this Newcastle team has, and I think they're going to go very, very far this season. Possibly Conference or Europa League, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, that's all the Premier League action we have. But I do want to talk about one thing, which is Werder Bremen against Borussia Dortmund. Wow, this game, you know, I saw like the one football notifications coming. Dortmund scored. Dortmund scored. I was like, oh wow, that's a great win. Because my favorite team in Germany is Dortmund, so I was quite happy about that. Then I just saw Werder Bremen scored 89th minute. I was like, oh okay. Then Werder Bremen scored 93rd minute, and I was like, what in the world? And then Werder Bremen scored 95th minute. Like, how is that possible? There's no way. What a comeback from Werder Bremen. You know, hands off to the... It's insane to be able to do a comeback like that. They have basically no chance of winning that game, and they somehow managed to pull it off. I think that just shows their attitude, the courage, the mentality that they have. And yeah, that's, I would say, a very, very good performance from them. And realistically, Dortmund, if you want to win the league, you're not gonna be able to with mentality like this. I think the problem in Dortmund is their mentality, because their mentality is always so weak. Every time they're leading, they somehow always bottle it. It's like the same thing with Leicester, you know. The mentality is not there. You don't have that winning mentality like other teams do, like Real Madrid, like Liverpool, like Leicester, Dortmund. They're all lacking it. And in recent years, Barcelona as well, because they kept bottling the Champions League. So I think a mentality is very important in a team. If you're willing to fight until the last minute, then you can go far. So yeah, that's my takeaway from that game. This has been an amazing week of football, and yeah, the Premier League is well and truly back. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you're new. And goodbye.